Black Monday 2.0. Our 5-year plan was perfect. House, travel, maybe even a dog. It was all right there, growing on a little screen in our living room. And then it wasn't. Monday morning, the headline screamed in red, "Market in freefall." Years of saving, gone in minutes. It felt like the floor had vanished from beneath our feet. Noah just kept refreshing the page, his face getting tighter with every click. The silence in the room was deafening. "We should have sold," I yelled, the panic bubbling over. "You said to wait," he shot back, the words sharp with fear. The dream house, the travel, it all evaporated into smoke. I sank onto the couch, the weight of it all crushing me. Then, in the quiet, Noah sat beside me. He didn't say anything at first. He just took my hand. "It's just money, Maya," he whispered, his voice soft. "We lost money. We didn't lose us." He was right. With a single motion, we closed the laptop, shutting out the noise and the flashing red numbers. The market crashed that day, but we didn't. We remembered what our real portfolio was: each other. The next morning, the city outside our window seemed different, quieter. The silence in our apartment was no longer just shock. It was the heavy blanket of uncertainty. We sat at the kitchen table, surrounded by bills that now felt like relics from another life. "The car," Noah said, his voice flat. "We can't afford the payments anymore." I nodded, circling an ad in the newspaper. Each circle of the pen felt like crossing out a piece of our future. A week later, the other shoe dropped. Noah came home early, his workbox in his hands. He didn't have to say a word. The entire company had gone under, another casualty of the crash. The days blurred into a cycle of job applications and rejection emails. We started to snap at each other over little things. The fear was a constant, unwelcome guest in our home, and it was starting to pull us apart. One afternoon, while clearing out a closet to sell some things online, I found an old shoebox. It was filled with photos from our college days. Us, young and broke, but laughing. We had nothing then, except each other. And we were happy. I brought the box to Noah. We sat on the floor, spreading the pictures around us. "Remember this?" I asked, pointing to a photo of us on a cheap camping trip. He looked at me, really looked at me, for the first time in weeks. "Let's leave," Noah said suddenly. "Let's get out of the city. We can sell what's left. Find a small place somewhere quiet. Start over. For real this time." It was a terrifying idea, and for the first time in months, I felt a flicker of hope. Packing was brutal. Every object was a memory of the life we thought we wanted. But with every box we taped shut, the weight on our shoulders got a little lighter. We weren't just emptying an apartment. We were shedding a skin. The day we left, we didn't look back. The city skyline shrank in the rearview mirror, a monument to a dream that was no longer ours. Ahead of us was an open road and a future we couldn't predict, and that was okay. Our new home was small, and the garden was overgrown, but it was ours. We learned that wealth isn't measured by a number on a screen, but by the richness of the life you build. And as for our portfolio, it was a rescue dog named Ticker, who reminded us every day that the best investments are the ones you can hug.